The NFL season is breathing down our necks, and all of Philadelphia is locked in as anticipation builds for what could be one of the most competitive Eagles camps in recent memory. With the preseason just around the corner, storylines are bubbling up, and none are hotter than two rising defensive stars who have been turning heads before training camp has even officially kicked off. These two defenders are already making waves, proving they're ready to announce themselves loud and clear. When things really count, let's set the stage with the offensive line, where battles are unfolding quietly but carrying massive implications. Training camp is less than a month away, and Philly's interior line depth chart reads like a chessboard full of strategic moves. Safety spots, corner positions, and especially right guard are up for grabs. The competition began during OTA letters and minicamp, and now every rep in camp and the preseason will feel like a spotlight moment. Right guard, in particular, seems to have a clear frontrunner in third-year pro Tyler Steen, who has been soaking up first-team snaps all spring, sending a strong signal that the coaching staff sees him as a serious contender. Cam Jurgens, the starting center, didn't hesitate to put his faith in Steen on Ross Tucker's podcast, lauding his readiness and chemistry with teammates. That vote of confidence echoed across the locker room. Steen is positioned well, but nothing's locked down yet. Behind him, Matt Pryor and Kenyon Green are locked in their own battle. Pryor's been working with the second unit in camp, getting reps while Green's seen on third-team left guard snaps. Pryor appears to have the inside track for the backup right guard spot, but Green's situation is delicate. If he can't secure even a backup role on the right side, he'll shift left to compete. But with a 2020 for fifth-round rookie like Trevor Keegan also in the mix, and Green's past performance with the Texans ranking as one of the weaker at guard, his path to the final roster looks rocky. The Eagles may hold on to him because of the trade that brought him in, but if he doesn't turn heads in camp, his chances of sticking around shrink fast. The backfield adds another layer of intrigue. A.J. Dillon joins a crowded running back room, where roles are far from decided. Dillon, a former Packer, has battled through health issues, including missing all of last season with a neck injury. While he's declared himself fully healthy now, presence alone won't be enough. Will Shipley, entering his second year after transferring from Clemson, is flying under the radar as the rising star. Reports emerge from OTA letters of him hauling in 5 targets for 5 catches in open practices, and the buzz says Shipley is the frontrunner for the RB to roll. Then there's fullback Ben Van Sumer, whose versatility gives him a likely roster spot if Philly decides on a 3-back roster. Dillon could still find himself on the outside looking in, but if he stays healthy and taps into his power game, he could easily carve out a key role or even steal the RB to job altogether. This backfield shuffle bears watching. Tight end is another department turning heads behind starter Dallas Goedert. The Eagles have intriguing depth. Grant Calcaterra returns. Kellen Granson adds size and versatility. Harrison Bryant brings craft route running. And E.J. Jenkins has been quietly working to earn snaps. Training camp will reveal whether one of these guys emerges as the next reliable option. Switching to defense, there's a red flag drawing attention: defensive turnover. CBS Sports' Cody Benjamin recently pointed out that the Eagles have lost starters at every level of the defense and are leaning heavily on veteran band-aids. That could spell trouble, right? But hold on while that critique is fair. It also misses an essential point. The defensive turnaround we saw last season wasn't just about names. It was about scheme, discipline, and coaching. Vic Fangio, the defensive coordinator, orchestrated a revival in 2024, turning a young, inexperienced roster into one of the NFL's stingiest defenses. And just because faces change doesn't mean the foundation crumbles. The real story to follow is the potential breakout within this defense. There are youth pros ready to step into the limelight, and the players above all stand out. 4th-year defensive tackle Moro Oyomo and 2nd-year edge rusher JT Tuimoloau. Jix Hunt. These two aren't just promising, they've already begun to stake their claim. Let's talk D-tackle first. Moro Oyomo, the 7th-round rookie from 2023, is primed for a monster year. With Milton Williams gone to New England, the pathway to snaps open wide, and fans have been buzzing. Remember watching tape of Oyomo disrupting double teams and climbing to an 18% pass rush win rate. He didn't rack up sacks, but pressure rates don't lie. They just need snaps to translate to counts. That pressure rate, top 3 at the interior in 2024, earned him an invite into the breakout conversation. Elite takes viral post champion him as the most obvious breakout candidate in the entire NFL. NFL.com analysts and PFF data back it up in just 168 pass rush snaps. He graded out top 5 in pass rush, ranked 39th overall among 119 interior defenders, and posted 26 hurries and 31 total pressures. Put that on full volume, and suddenly the sacks follow, and so does stardom. Add run-stuffing ability, a power punch against guards, and a fierce motor, and you have the raw materials of a 3-down force. This kid's raw, powerful, unexpected, and ready. Then there's Jix Hunt, the edge rusher whose name you should learn now. Coming off a 2024 that saw him grow from a developmental pick to a playoff contributor, Hunt earned praise from one of his own. Brandon Graham, the Eagles legend, told Philly Special that Hunt is gaining muscle, looking better, and learning to steer clear of distractions. His mantra, sniff the cologne, don't drink it. Translation, taste the vibe, but don't let a sophomore surge derail the drive. Hunt repeated that he's feeling more comfortable, more technical, more himself. No longer overwhelmed, he's able to dial into rhythm, understand schemes, study opponents, lock in his moves, and allow personality into his game. He's quietly turning heads at OTA letters. Combine that with Fangio's defense and a larger role that calls for consistent pressure, and someone's going to benefit. Don't be surprised when Hunt's jersey is stained with playoff sweat and double-digit sacks by season's end. These two, Oyomo and Hunt, could be the defensive yin and yang Philly needs to sustain last year's elite results, when one collapses the pocket inside and the other wins on the edge. The Eagles' front will do more than clog lanes, it'll dominate drives. Their ascension could cement Philadelphia as a top-tier defense again. Watch them, study them, because if this is what they look like before camp, imagine what happens when stakes rise in August and September and 2025 finally snaps into gear. Now beyond Oyomo and Hunt, the Eagles roster is peppered with names who could swing the trajectory of the season depending on how things play out in camp. And one of the biggest factors that will determine success isn't just individual talent. It's who rises in these positional battles that are quietly simmering across the depth chart. From the secondary to the offensive line and even special teams, every inch of competition is going to matter. Let's swing back to the offensive line, because while Steen appears to have the right guard job in hand, what happens behind him could tell us a lot about how the Eagles value depth and development. Matt Pryor has bounced around the league, but he's showing signs of being a steady reserve who understands the system. That alone might be enough to secure him a backup role, especially given Kenyon Green's uncertain place in the lineup. Green was once seen as a high-upside prospect, but his performance in Houston left a lot to be desired. And if the Eagles only saw enough in him to trade a versatile defensive piece like C.J. Gardner-Johnson, then the pressure is now doubled. He's not just fighting for a job, he's fighting to justify that deal. So far, getting only third-string reps on the opposite side of the line doesn't inspire confidence. And with someone like Trevor Keegan waiting in the wings, a hungry rookie with something to prove, Green's window could be closing fast. If he can't beat out a day 3 rookie, there's a real chance the Eagles move on, even if it stings from a trade value perspective. Philadelphia's front office has never been shy about cutting bait if a player doesn't fit the long-term plan. And this brings us to a larger theme this offseason: meritocracy. Under Nick Sirianni and Howie Roseman, the Eagles have built a culture where name recognition only gets you so far. You have to perform, you have to earn it. And that's true whether you're a first-round pick, a journeyman free agent, or an undrafted rookie trying to make the 53. That's exactly why these roster battles are so important. It's more than just depth charts, it's a litmus test for the type of team Philly wants to be. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest updates on our Philadelphia Eagles, and don't be shy, share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. In a move that has sent shockwaves through the NFL world, rumors are swirling that Josh Sweat, the standout defensive end, has suddenly parted ways with the Philadelphia Eagles and is poised to join the Arizona Cardinals in what appears to be a lightning-fast agreement, although no official confirmation has been released by either team yet. Insiders suggest that the deal could be finalized imminently, fueling a wave of speculation and excitement among fans and analysts alike. Sweat, known for his explosive speed and relentless pass-rushing ability, has been a key figure in the Eagles' defensive lineup over recent seasons. His unexpected departure would mark a significant shift in Philadelphia's defensive strategy, and leave many wondering about the motivations behind such a swift move. Sources close to the player hint that the Cardinals' aggressive pursuit and promising vision for their defensive front might have been the decisive factors influencing Sweat's sudden decision. On the other side, the Arizona Cardinals appear eager to bolster their pass rush and defensive depth ahead of the upcoming season. Adding a player of Sweat's caliber could dramatically enhance their defensive schemes, giving them a much-needed boost in their quest to climb the competitive ranks of the NFC West. The potential impact of this acquisition is already sparking heated debates on sports talk shows and social media platforms, with many praising the Cardinals' bold approach to strengthening their roster. While the exact terms of the agreement remain under wraps, the rapid pace of this development has left many NFL insiders scrambling to piece together the full story. Was it a calculated strategic move by the Eagles to shake up their lineup? Or did the Cardinals present an offer too enticing to refuse? The answers remain elusive for now, but the buzz surrounding Sweat's possible switch is undeniable. If the deal goes through as rumored, Josh Sweat will not only have to adapt to a new team environment, but also face the pressure of delivering immediate results for the Cardinals. Fans of both franchises are now holding their breath, eager to see how this potential blockbuster move will unfold once officially confirmed. As the NFL offseason progresses, unexpected twists like these remind everyone why the league remains one of the most unpredictable and thrilling sports competitions. For now, all eyes are on Sweat and the Cardinals as this developing story continues to captivate football enthusiasts everywhere. Could this be the start of a new era for both player and team? Only time will tell. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our Philadelphia Eagles, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.